Hunting mountain goats was on my list for my obsession quest, and sometimes you just have to go back and do things again. Not because I wasn't successful, because I was successful. 4 years ago, almost to the day, when I was on this trip before, same trip, left Del Mar, went to Detroit, Minneapolis, to Anchorage, and Anchorage into Juneau, and that's where Hans picks me up, and we go to his boat, and it all depends on the weather and everything, but about an 8-hour ride just to get here. And there's places that you go that sometimes you have to look around just to see the beauty. This isn't one of those places. It's a true adventure. Coming up through the water, looking up at the mountains on both sides, looking for the mountain goats or watching the glaciers fall. It's a constant adventure from the time you leave home.
Well, we're going to be there in another hour or so, and well, we're going to go right to the spot where you were last time.
Well, I'm ready because I had a great nap. That's all I can say. You've been driving the whole time. I went back to sleep.
Well, I kind of snuck one into when you had one.
Bob Foulkrod and Hans Barkel are on the easy part of this trip. While the sailing is smooth for now, the mountain goats they are hunting inhabit some of the steepest, most difficult terrain imaginable. This is no fun ship cruise. Goat hunting is hard work.
Last time we didn't have the snow on the mountain either. Will that bring them goats down a little bit?
Yeah, Nanny's going to come down with the kids, and Billy will be right after them, you know, because they're rutting pretty good right now.
Really?
Yeah. We'll get up early, about 5 o'clock in the morning, have a big breakfast, head on down there in the skiffs, and have a quick look up there, and then go for it. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me. The game plan is you get up in the morning, a nice breakfast, and it's still dark out, and it was kind of raining a little bit, and Wes has to drop us off. One of the things that really impressed me, I guess, is when you're in that little skiff and you're getting close to where they're going to drop you off, and all that glacier ice, and sometimes it's just packed right in there, and you're just going through there real slow, and you know you're not traveling hard enough to poke a hole into it, but it's in the back of your mind. You know, it's quite a climb just to get up there, and if you get a little stiff and a little sore, all you have to do is turn around and look backwards, and you're constantly just looking downhill, seeing that glacier, and it brings you back to reality again. You're trying to make time, you know, especially in the cooling of the day in the morning where all the thermals are coming down the hill, and just about the time we get to where we want to be, and we got a shooter 600 yards away. All we gotta do is cut it in half. And now we can take 200 yards off anyway. He's looking at him right now. He's glassing him. We don't know how big he is. Is that the one we're looking for?
I know there's another one, but he walked down, and I can't get too far over because the nanny's looking our way.
Yeah.
So I need to come around here where I can get a better look where I'm not exposed. I see one halfway decent one, you know, but there's a better one. We need to find him first.
We top this next ridge. We should be 400 yards to him anyway. He went a long ways, didn't he?
Yeah. Time-wise, it'd be pretty marginal right now. 1 o'clock. I don't know if we had enough time for him. Takes a while to get up there.
Yeah, 500. But tomorrow's another day.
Yeah, well, today our faces are as long as the goats got away.
They might have given us the slip, but it's been a good day. But we're coming down and looking at the side of the mountain and looking at the glaciers. And Hans goes, there's a goat right there, you know. And next thing you know, we're scrambling around and trying to get in position. And
He's upper 8.
yeah. He's close to 9. Oh yeah. This is gorgeous. Oh yeah, he's gonna go right up there, nice.
Not bad, not bad. It's your call.
Okay. You ready, Hans?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Ah. Safety was on. Let him walk up a little more.
Nice body on him, so it's your call, bud.
Okay. All right, here we go.
He's gonna fall now.
Yep. Here we go.
Maybe he'll walk down.
He ain't gonna walk down, he's gonna fall down. He's gonna come right to us.
There you go.
All right. I couldn't resist it. I couldn't resist it. Now look at that. Sun shining right on him. That's beautiful. That's, God, that's beautiful.
Not a good job, huh?
Huh?
For you, good shooting.
I'll tell you what. I mean, how do you look at that? Look at that glacier in the back. I mean, it's just like I was here yesterday, 4 years ago, almost to the day. That went up there to give us a slip. A lot bigger Billy. Beautiful body on him. Beautiful day. Good shot. I'm telling you.
One shot. That's all it took.
That's what adventures are made of right there. That just shows you how quickly things can turn back around, and bingo, we got our goat. There he is right there.
Oh, man.
Oh, I tell you folks, right there is one heck of an adventure right there. People take boats up and watch the glaciers, and we get a chance not only to see the glaciers, but walk right next to them and then get up on top and look down onto them. And
Look at that
right here's
bird.
an icing in the cake. I'll be the first one to tell you, I like to whack animals, but boy, when you put all that adventure together and make a good shot like that, and right there, it's an adventure. That's all I can say. Took some pictures and reminisced, and you know, and it was within a day of when I had got my goat the first time I was up here. In fact, right then I made plans to come back. I said, you know what, Hans? I says, you haven't seen the last of me yet. I said, why don't we just book another one of these when I turn 70 and come back up here? One of the things that's just through conservation all by itself, it shows that, you know, Hans has been in business since 1987, so it shows if you hunt the animals right, and you know, the animals in this particular valley, I mean, they're here, and you're choosy on which ones you have, you know, they'll be here for a long time after we're gone.
For more information about the fantastic beauty and adventure of hunts with Hans and Southeast Alaska Guiding, visit them on the web at www.cguiding.com.